Good morning, biology students. It's Mr. Olson. Today is Friday, day 5 of your distance learning. I wanted to make a quick video. Yes, quick. I know the last one was 18 minutes. That was pretty long. This will be just a few minutes, but I wanted to make a little video doing a better job explaining just the food web part. So on your food web, you have to have 2 organisms from each level. So 2 plants, 2 things that eat plants, 2 things that eat plant eaters, and then 2 apex predators, 2 tertiary consumers, okay? And so the great horned owl is a tertiary consumer in its environment. It doesn't really have to worry about getting eaten by anything. So it is going to be at the top. I have a picture, I've got a label so I know what it is, and then I've got the arrow pointing to it, okay? And so why do I want you to have all of these different things? Because if you just put a snake in there, and don't label what kind of snake this is, I have no idea if this snake actually gets eaten by a great horned owl. And I honestly don't even know what snake this is. And so the last part is, besides putting labels down here so I know what kind of animal that is, and you don't want to just add any old snake, because if a great horned owl doesn't actually eat this snake, it shouldn't be in your food web, okay? It should be ecosystem specific. Only include actual snakes that a great horned owl eats, and don't just write snake. Snake is very broad. There's snakes all over the world, and if your great horned owl doesn't eat it, it shouldn't be in your food web. So the next thing you're going to want to do then is, in addition to putting what kind of snake this is, I said I also want in the comments here, in the notes, I also want in the notes you to paste the link of where you found that. That way I can just kind of verify what animal you used, if that picture is actually of that animal. This is just one place where I want you to put all your links down here, okay? So make sure you do that, all right? And so this is the only slide I want that. Obviously, at the end, you'll have a works cited, a reference page, right? A reference page. But for now, in this part, all I want you having is just the links in this area, okay? You'll have an actual slide at the end of your references, but here in the presenter notes, I want all the links for all the pictures of where you got them. That just helps me go through that a little easier and figure out, did you include the right animals in your food web? I can trace it back. Otherwise, if you don't put what this is or where this is, it would be really hard for me to figure out if this is in the same ecosystem as your great horned owl, okay? So make sure that you have the animal, a description of what the animal is, its name, show all of your arrows and your relationships properly, and then post the URLs for all of your pictures down here. That way I can verify those, okay? Good luck. The last thing that I want to mention is I want you guys to take not only yesterday and Friday, but also Monday to do this. I think this is going to take about 3 days of your time to get all this done. So make sure that you take Thursday, Friday, and Monday, day 6, to work on this part. Your food web takes a long time, and so I think 3 days, that's enough time where I feel comfortable that we've given you adequate time to really include that in there. And if you're having issues or get stuck, remember this is self-paced. So if you're spending more time on this and less time on something else, that's okay. But just make sure that you get a hold of me with questions.